I'm actually ready for the One Piece chapter this time because like I talked to Taco about it for like 2 hours.
He talked to the encyclopedia. True.
Bro,
All right.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Even if he ain't here, I will carry his spirit on.
What a guy.
Nice.
Anyway.
No, it's okay. Yeah, go on.
You want to let us intro the pod or what? You want to?
No, not really. Do your thing. Do your thing. I'm sorry.
All right. I'll cancel this bitch right now. I'm watching Evo. I'll cancel this bitch right now. It don't matter to me, man. But anyway, welcome back, everybody, to the Slice of Shonen Podcast. I am the host on the boat, Sailor. And we got a full podcast once again. Should be a fun time. All that good stuff. As you guys can already hear, I am not alone. Let me run down my Ensemble of Excellence here. We have the Adam, a.k.a. Jigga. Jigga, say hello to the people.
Johnny Guilty Gear is the coolest motherfucker ever.
Type shit. We have the Silver. Silver, say hello to the people.
Howdy, folks.
We have the me. Hey, how's it going? And of course, the Zenith Animanga. Zenith, say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
True, and that is for true. Yeah, like I said, back to a full week again. Very, very nice. Make sure you guys like the stream. We appreciate that, whether you're watching live or after the fact. Housekeeping notes, I don't have anything too crazy. My main thing is that I'm currently just watching Evo on the side. So if there are moments where I'm not talking or I mention something random, that's the reason why. I'm watching Guilty Gear Strive Top 8. Let's go, baby. Taco been missing peak One Piece lately. Listen, he's been reading it. He just hasn't been here. He's with us in spirit type shit. That's okay. Zenith will carry us.
Yeah, I've been talking with him about it. Like, you know that scene in Naruto where like Naruto deflects the Biju bombs and Kakashi sees Minato there for a second? It's gonna be like,
oh, okay.
Oh my god, he's done it.
Well, I mean, that's definitely good.
TCM?
I mean, that's definitely good for me because, like, I don't really have too much to say on this chapter myself. Like, don't get me wrong, there was a bunch of cool shit, but nothing I can really carry a deeper conversation on. And you know, it's like
You don't want to have W.
I'm
goons.
ready.
You see peak goons going on. You don't want to talk about that.
not particularly, no.
That's
Although,
fucked
since
up.
we're gonna start with that, I'll leave that to you since you're the expert on that.
True.
That's something in your field.
That is true. Is there any before we do jump into the actual chapters and stuff like that, is there any fun, interesting stuff that you guys want to go over? Any fun details?
Like just life stuff.
Yeah, like housekeeping notes and stuff like that, you know?
Oh yeah. Nothing on my end, in particular. So I'm gonna dive in. And what about you guys?
I
ain't
beat
done
Evil
shit.
West.
Oh, nice.
Oh, how was that? I saw you stream it. I every time I'd wake up, and I'd see the stream notification. I'm like, fuck, I missed that. So like, how was that?
You weren't really missing anything when I was streaming. I was kind of getting my ass kicked every now and then.
Oh, see, we didn't see that. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, but you know that didn't happen. Fun game. It's the best way to describe it, as a lot of people have been saying it. It's not that old of a game anyway. It came out like I think a max of like 2.
It was a
3 years
little
ago or
bit
so.
ago. I was still working at GameStop when that game came out, so it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah. The best way to describe it is that like in this day and age where like almost every other game is trying to be AAA, this is purposely trying to be AA. Like it's basically the most PlayStation 3 game that there possibly could be. And that's not to disparage it. It kind of works in its favor because that just means it's not trying to riddle you with a bunch of other bullshit while in the same game. So, you know, not 50,000 side quests. You know, you don't really need to pay attention to the story. There's no like, oh, you need to do all this other stuff. Open world exploration is just like, hey, go here, punch that. No problem, buddy. And you know what? The punching, really fun.
Hell yeah. It better be if that's the main thing we're doing. Fuck yeah.
It's pretty darn good. I give it a solid. In terms of action and combat tier list, I'd give it a solid like B. It's fun. It's a nice distraction.
Cool.
You should
yeah.
give it a nice playthrough, and it's pretty short
Evil
too,
West
so
is
yeah.
the game we were talking about. Tails. Evil West is the game he was mentioning. Shouts out. Shouts out. We need to revive AA gaming. True. Like unironically. Very.
Yeah,
fucking
no,
true.
seriously. I genuinely will have more fun with like a AA game than like obviously again a game that is made to be fucking AAA or even goddamn quadruple A from
Bro,
fucking
what
Naughty
the
Dog or
fuck?
something.
You don't like the next Assassin's Creed? The
No.
fuck? Damn, bro. Could I interest you in a Madden?
A Madden?
Yeah.
No.
Damn. What about shit? I know I can interest you in a Call of Duty. What about that, bro?
I don't know.
Bro, come on over to Call of Duty, bro. We got 200 gigabyte updates to update the dog textures. You know what I'm saying? Come on over, bro. And that's not even the full dog. We just need to update the eyebrows for real. So, like, come on over. We got that. Shit.
I'm good.
Yeah. It's all right. Hey, listen, man. When the new NBA game comes out and it's the exact same game, stay on that side, buddy. All right? Stay on that side.
You bet I will.
Yeah, Ghost to Yote. That one will be really good. I'm very excited for that one. That'll be good. But yeah, man, this is some good stuff. I guess for me, I forgot. Aside from watching Evo currently, I saw Eddington. That was a movie that came out a little bit ago. It was made by Ari Aster, a guy who made Hereditary, Midsommar, Beau's Afraid, all that good stuff.
He does good stuff.
Yeah, he does good stuff, and I think he made another really good movie. I walked out of that movie, and I was like, wow, I fucking hated everyone in this movie. Amazing. Like, amazing. Good movie. Great movie, even. The tweet where it was niggas when a game don't got guns or balling. Exactly, bro. Shit. That's all the
Yeah,
the
how can I
AAA we got
play?
right now. Yeah.
Okay, sorry to interrupt you real fast, but while we're on the subject of movies, your boy is finally going to get to see Superman today.
Let's
Hey.
go!
Oh, shit.
Peak fiction, baby. Hey, I'm very excited for you, bro. I'm very excited. Hopefully you enjoy.
I'll be seeing that at 4:30 this afternoon with my buddy, and then after that, we're going to go talk about it over drinks. So that's going to be a good time.
Nice.
W Alcoholics. I like that. Good shit. Yeah, I'm very excited to see that for y'all. I mean, for y'all to go see that. I'm very excited for y'all to go see that. That's some good shit.
Yeah. It's pretty cute.
Yeah. Definitely let us know whenever you can. But yeah, lots of fun stuff going on. But are we ready to dive into the chapters? Oh, shout out to you for 100 Expedition 33. Shouts out, Late Night. That's awesome. I got to get back on playing that. But are we ready to dive into the actual chapters we got?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So, first one on the chopping block, as usual, we have One New Pisua, chapter 1156. Zenith, I'll ask you in particular. You're our guide today. How you feeling about this one?
This is a really good chapter, guys.
True.
It
Very
is.
true.
It's pretty cool.
In fact, after discussing it, this may be one of the more important chapters of this arc, actually. But before we get into the wider context, instead of me leading it, I wanna hear y'all's thoughts on like the smaller stuff, the more stuff of this chapter directly. You know, like,
This color spread is
like,
beautiful.
yeah.
It is.
Oh my god, it's honestly one of the best he's
It's
ever
so cool.
It's very pretty.
What?
It's very pretty.
It is.
I don't know what it is. It's been like since Wano, where like Oda has had this style with like how he renders like the shading and lighting on people that looks really good.
It's
Like,
really
do you
good.
see
It's
what
that
I
new eye
mean? Like-
surgery, bro. It's that new eye surgery.
Genuinely might have an impact. Yeah, like it just looks so good. Oh, love it.
Oda sneaking
Yeah,
in
no,
Nami
it's-
again.
it's-
Hey, man. Nami's goated. Ain't no sneaking.
I don't know
She's
how to
just
tell
there.
you this. The whole crew is there. If anything, they're all sneaking way better than her.
Well, listen, I get what he's saying. You know, you got the monster trio of every era, and then there's Nami, like, beside them all big. So I get it. But hey, Nami's just goated.
Impossible
Hey.
to have a Nami sneak when they would literally still be in, like, they wouldn't have gotten to the Grand Line without her.
How embarrassing! I'm the only one serving cunt in this picture.
Hey,
Said
man.
Nami.
Listen. Is this some agenda? Could this
Oh
hey,
boy!
could this be some agenda? Hey, you look at the spread. I see some Conquerors hockey users on there. Do you think this is an all Conquerors spread? Hey,
Oh boy!
hey, I'm just saying. Hey,
I'm not going that far.
you think the reason why all the big players are big because they Conquerors? I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, I thought you meant like everyone, because you got to remember Chopper's on the spread. But no, I see
yeah,
what you're saying.
I should have specified the agenda. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Hey,
yeah, no.
man. I don't
Look,
know.
guys, Sanji's probably got it. I mean,
Yes,
you know,
sir. He's guaranteed. He's locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's,
the agenda could be back. You never know. But yeah, in terms of this chapter, I really fucking liked it. I liked
Same here.
Starting off with the Kuja pirates, because I was wondering when they were coming in, because I was like, Gloriosa like joins the crew somehow, but after a little bit I was like, I don't know, maybe he just wins after a Davy back fight or something. But I love how even Roger, even the King of Kings, he is nothing before a woman. Man, let me tell you, dog. Let me tell you. Everyone, you know, there's you know, the saying that goes around like, oh, here's what no pussy does to a motherfucker. No. Y'all gotta understand. I have seen what pussy does to a motherfucker. It's much worse. Okay? It's much worse. Even Roger got on here and he was just like, damn, I'm going to do what I got to. Shaky came out. He said, God damn, I give up. God damn. Holy. That's a stallion right there. Goodness gracious. You know how crazy it is? Because Gloriosa is also beautiful. God damn. Especially in the anime. Golly, she's gorgeous. But Shaky came walking through them doors. God damn. God damn, bro. Holy. Yeah. Hey, listen, man. I don't blame him. I thought it was super adorable that everyone, they are like besides themselves. They're like, oh my God, Shaky, my glorious queen. You know, Shaky, she's doing her big one. You know, she lights the cigarette over Roger. It's like, oh shit, that's Aura right there. I love the little moment her and Rayleigh have where she just like just drops everything. He's like, this is stupid, isn't it? He's like, yes, it's so dumb. It's so dumb.
I will say, I like that moment too, because like it shows just how far back they go. Like even then, she was already interested. Also, just as a side note, am I the only one who didn't know they were married until today? Like actually married?
Oh,
like,
yeah. I
knew they
Rayleigh
were.
and Shaky?
Yeah, like actually married. Like I was looking
they've
this
been
shit up on the wiki. Yeah, I didn't know that until now. Like literally, like I was looking this shit up on the wiki, and it said they were actually married. And apparently it was like a lot. Like apparently it was lost on me because it was supposed to be like some sort of Japanese translation, and because like they never actually refer to themselves as husband and wife for starters, or it's like at any point. But apparently they are. So I don't know.
Makes sense.
Surprised me.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, I love it. Like she's like, or Rayleigh's like the only one who doesn't melt in her hands immediately. Like just the fact, like she's just like, this is dumb, isn't it? She's like, yeah, it's stupid. And that little wink, like even Rayleigh is like caught off. But he's not like falling over himself. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
Thank you. Like it's very cute. Very, very cute. The young adult.
That's why
love.
he's the GOAT.
I loved it. Yeah. Very, very cute. But also, man, Roger, you are a dickhead, Loki. God damn, bro. I am watching this nigga drown in water, bro. Golly. Some of us, listen, man, we are just hoping for a drop. This nigga is drowning in the ocean. Gloriosa is like, he walks over, he's like, all right, we are kidnapping your first mate, which is already crazy. But then you have Gloriosa, he's like, hey, Roger, that's not nice. You can kidnap my first mate, whatever. But I'm not enough of a woman for you? Oh my God, dude. Jesus. Shoving her out of the way. Like, get out of the way. You're blocking Shaky. Nah. This nigga's a miscreant. Get him out of here, bro. What the hell? Yeah. I thought that scene was very funny, especially immediately. Like, the definition of locking in. Like, this man, he's like, hey, Garp is showing up. Immediately is like, all right, new plan. We're scrapping. It's time to go.
Yep.
We're going.
Drop everything, fight.
Drop I don't want pussy. I want fists. I want bloodshed. I want someone to die. Yeah, exactly, man. I love that little clash. Even like, it's so weird, but it's almost like, it's like reminiscing on the old days. It's like, it's almost like high school where you have like the dumb jocks fighting and the girls are just to the side like, this is so stupid. And everyone else is like, wow, these are all like the top guys. They're all cool. Like, you got Shaky, Roger, Garp. Everyone's so cool. Like, it's very simple. It's like good old days type shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice. Roger has his priorities straight. Damn, bro. Damn. I was watching Tekking and he was like, I understand why Shaky is so fond of her because she's just goth Nami. And I was like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense. that actually makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So hey, goth Nami too powerful.
I do think that is the funniest thing about One Piece. Not the funniest thing, but something funny. Where, like, he just draws women like that. So, like, whenever there's a woman where it's, like, the most beautiful woman in the world, it's like, that is a One Piece woman.
Yeah.
she is standing there, yep.
Hey, this is why Bo is the GOAT. She looks different from all of them. It's just how it is, you know, type shit. But, you know, going from W Goons, side note, niggas calling Roger Goon D Roger. Very funny. Very funny.
Wow.
I thought it was Goon L Roger.
Well, someone in chat said Goon L Roger, but the main thing has been Goon D Roger. But yeah, or Goon D Roger. But yeah, going from all the fun and the hijinks and stuff that we were on, to Loki, because that nigga can never be happy. He can never have anything.
Yep, nope.
So straight up, listen, man. Listen. I lied through my teeth. Hell no, man. But it was, you know, she's a different animal and the same beast. You know what I'm saying? That's a stallion right there. But man, Loki. So Loki, he's drowning. It's very much some, what is it? Loki fell in the well. Well, let's go save him. So they run after him. They go grab him. And Harold, I give this big fucker an inch. He takes a mile. I remember when this flashback started, I said, Harold, you gotta lock in, bro. You gotta take care of your kid. Be a family man. Damn, Johnny is comboing this nigga.
Dude, I know, right? Holy shit.
Like, damn, that nigga.
I'm listening
fight
and I'm
for
just
his
like,
life.
damn, he's reading him.
He is going crazy. Yeah. So I gave Harold, you know, an inch here because I was like, bro, you gotta lock in. Be a better dad. And Harold, in the next chapter, he becomes that better dad. I was like, oh, this is great. Came home for his son, tucked him into bed. He said, listen, son, I know you're strong, but you got to watch out. Make sure you take care of yourself, all right? I don't want you getting hurt. You'll be okay. I know you're tough, but still, you should take care of yourself. And Loki's tucked into bed all warm and snuggly. He's like, oh, Dad came home for me? No way. Oh, man. Did I catch myself having fun? You know, like very sweet moment. And then in this chapter, this nigga is standing before Harold, and he's saying, yeah, honestly, I was contemplating just letting your kid die. He's a bitch. And Harold was like, I know. Thank you, sir. Nigga, what are you doing? Like, why is Ida getting upset about? I mean, obviously, we know why Ida's getting upset. Ida doesn't play with any of that shit. But why is she the only one who is getting upset? Harold, you should have backhanded this nigga off the island, bro. You should have Sparta kicked this man over to Marie-Joie. You know, like when Kuma is like flying across the planet to get to Egghead. That's what you should have hit him with, dog. You should have got him out of here crazy style. But yeah, you just sitting there, oh, thank you for saving my kid, I guess. But when Loki got something to say, he's the first person to speak up and be like, now, Loki, that wasn't very nice. Now, granted, what Loki said to Ida was fucked up. Calling her a gold digger, no Kanye West, it is very fucked up. Very ironic, considering, you know, his actual mother was that, and that's all he really knows. And so he's just like, oh, well, you can't be nice. You're probably just a gold-digging harlot who's after our fortunes, aren't you? That wasn't very nice to say. But my main point is, Harold, you gotta lock the fuck in when someone says something bad about your kid, bro. You can't just lock in when it comes to Loki. Like, this has been going on for a minute, too. For some reason, you knew, or at least I hope you knew. I hope someone let you know that Estrid fucking hated your baby and spreaded all of this propaganda around the island about all this hatred and stuff. That it's all his fault about all the bad stuff that's happening. I hope someone lets you know about that. Because if someone did, why the fuck would you leave him in charge or leave him in the care of Estrid's brother, dog? Please lock in. Be for real. Listen, you managed to make a comeback before. I hope you managed to turn it around again, but I was very disappointed in your showing here, Harold. You know, my goat road, he would have never took that, man. He would have been like, why? How dare you? How dare you? He would have hit him over the head with a Lego brick. He would have did something to him. All right. He would have fucked him up crazy style. But you're looking like a fraud. All right. You're looking low key like a fraud. See what I did there? But someone who is not a fraud, he's not fraudulent at all, rocks. God damn. I love how we have. Yeah, making big moves. I love how we have strong people starting to come to him. Like, he's not even having to win people over. We have Silver Axe, which I don't know what has been going on with bro. That nigga has the cloak of deceit. Because he had that cloak on. He looked like a different person, bro. I don't blame the dude who kicked him, honestly. I might have kicked him too. I'd be like, yeah, take this, scrawny bastard. He removed that cloak. Jesus Christ. I didn't know I was beefing with Broly. Good Lord, I'm sorry. Like, Jesus Christ. Hey, listen, I don't even blame the guy who hit him. You could never expected that shit, bro. God damn. Bro got catfished in real life. That's crazy. Yeah.
Bro took off the cloak and it was Bane.
Genuinely, bro. I was like, God damn. What the fuck? Yeah, nah.
Christ.
Yeah, he is a cheater, dog. He is a cheater. God damn. That nigga is not right. Yeah, so you have all of these strong guys who are going over to rocks, which shouts out, by the way, Silver Axe, another callback to Thriller Bark. God damn. Which kind of transitions into the big devil fruit thing that's been going on, because Rocks is like, hey, I need 2 devil fruits. One of them is the legendary fruit on Elbaf. I fell back when I saw that. I said,
which is
no.
Interesting. Because Blackbeard, right? Like,
oh yeah, I was like, this is the time. I remember a couple episodes on the podcast. I was like, man, people have been saying Blackbeard shows up at the end of this arc for like a while now, and this is looking like the one where it actually happens.
It's been anytime someone sees like a good Zoan fruit, it's like, oh, Blackbeard's coming.
I think he's about to steal.
The chances are higher.
And it's like, yeah, I mean, if Blackbeard is just following in Rox's footsteps, idolizing him and all that, it makes sense that this is one that he wants. As for the other one, because he mentions 2, there has been a lot of talk about that.
Yes.
One thing I see a lot of people say is it's the Yami Yami no Mi, which, fair.
Makes sense.
That's a genuinely fair theory. After all, it's one that, again, Blackbeard specifically wanted. If he's following in his footsteps, that makes sense. This one I'm actually going to pull directly from our good buddy Taco. He has a different theory. I don't know if I agree with this one. This was not the core of our discussion, but I do think it's interesting if it's the case. Taco believes that he is looking for the Gomu Gomu no Mi.
Ooh, okay.
That's what I thought.
Like the actual
Specific-
Gomu Gomu no Mi, or like the one that
The
Luffy
one
has?
that Luffy has.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And I like this thematically. I think it does. I think on some levels this theory does work. For one, Rox just knows things. He knows about Emu. It's not a stretch to assume he would know about, the Nika fruit. Like, if he just knows things that it's weird for him to know, it's not a huge stretch to say he'd know other things. It kind of works on that level. And thematically, if you want if you have your own reasons for wanting to take down the king of the world, and this is again, this is a man who's fighting the world government, or not fighting the world government, but wants to fight Emu, is marshaling his forces against that. It's not a huge stretch to say he'd want the fruit that is basically not only super powerful, but also thematically fitting for that fight. I think that is completely fair. I also like the idea of if Blackbeard does get, Loki's fruit somehow, if the final fight is between the two devil fruit, if the final fight between Blackbeard and Luffy is the 2 devil fruits that Rox wanted, that's kind of cool. Again, I don't necessarily agree with this theory. I do think it works on several levels, though. It's interesting.
Yeah. Someone in chat also brought up that Rox's pirate banner, like his logo, has the hair that Luffy has in Gear 5.
That is so true. Good catch.
Yeah, really good catch. Which one do you think it is?
It even has like a little like swirl in it, like Luffy's hair.
Yeah.
Actually. It does. Bro's entire Jolly Roger is wishful thinking. That's crazy.
Hey, manifest king, bro. Speaking into existence. Yeah, I think it would be interesting too. Especially what was I gonna say? Yeah, especially since the whole thing that we've been introduced to in Elbaf with like Joy Boy is the bringer of destruction, or he's like the savior, and Rox is like, I am gonna tear this shit down, bro. I am gonna make shit all types of crazy. So it would make sense if he was looking for that. Which one? Do you have an idea on what you think it is, Zenith?
Not really. I'm not entirely sure either way. Sure. I like the Nika theory a lot. And I don't even think it's a necessarily bad theory for the Yami Yami no Mi. I mean, that one works on several levels too. It's especially if Rox is under the impression that Emu has like some crazy devil fruit. Yeah, I'd want that.
Yeah,
I'd want that one.
Yeah, you get the one that turns devil fruits off. Yeah, makes sense. True. Yeah,
like that does work. Beyond that, genuinely,
if I can suggest something, maybe it would be the op fruit, because like there's that whole thing where apparently it's one fruit that can actually give you immortality, and it's like if you're gonna be fighting against these crazy ass powers, there's not being able to die would be kind of a big boon,
Yeah.
True.
So maybe
But
something
That
like
makes
that.
sense
I
too,
think
because
the only
Blackbeard was
issue-
waiting for Law at the door, bro. He was spawn
That's
camping that
right.
nigga when he came out of Wano.
That's fair. You know what? That's fair. I just don't think that one's like an elusive enough one.
Right.
The
right,
reason,
right.
like,
True.
the reason the other ones work, like Yami Yami and the Nika one, is like Blackbeard. That one had trouble finding that. Like he got lucky. And specifically, like, you know, the Nika fruit, that one just straight up avoided people. Like,
Yeah.
like it wanted Luffy.
Yeah.
So, you know, I understand
I,
why those theories exist. They make a lot of sense. And we'll see. We will genuinely see.
I have I was thinking about this and I was happy to see a lot of other people thinking about it as well. I was thinking the Kage no Mi, which is Moria's fruit. That's what I was thinking.
Right.
Because
Okay.
yeah, so he could bring him back. Because, like, first off, they start off this conversation with the fruits, and it's like 3 people back to back. It's like, these niggas are dead as hell. What good would it do to, like, have these giants on your side? So it would make sense if they had the Kage no Mi, because you can bring him back.
That makes
Then,
sense.
on top of that, if we're continuing parallels to Blackbeard, who just walked into Blackbeard's lap earlier on in the series, Moria, which makes sense.
Yeah.
On top of that, we've gotten a lot of callbacks to Thriller Bark with us learning more about the Rock's crew. I don't know, man. Like it could genuinely be it, because I've been wondering. I'm like, bro, how the fuck is Moria getting these corpses, dog? Where are you finding
John.
these? Yeah, right. Like, yeah, John. He had Gonzui. He had Silver Axe. Like, yo, where are you getting these dudes, dog?
Wait, I don't think so. Was Silver Axe one of them?
Silver
'Cause, like,
Axe is
I
one of
actually
them.
did just-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh? I didn't notice that. Because like
Yeah.
I was looking it up. Right, he had Gonzui, he had John. Both of those were zombies, and apparently another one was Gil Baster. But apparently, again, I'm just going off the wiki here right now. Oh, and apparently, not only that, and fun fact on that Gil guy, apparently he was as a one-shot character in the Wanted series. Did not know that. That's fun to know.
Yeah.
And he had Ryuma on top of that.
Yeah, and he had Ryuma. So yeah, maybe when he went to Wano, like he just dug up some graves. I don't fucking know, because Kyo is very Wano pilled. So
Right.
yeah, I'm not sure, but that was what I was thinking at first. I was like, oh yeah, I'm imagining he's looking for the Kage no Mi.
I like that.
Because even if, like, Moria was like, yeah, I can become the king of the pirates. Obviously, for Moria, it's like, no, you suck. You're terrible. But, like, if you gave someone like Rox the ability to just call back the dead and be like, yeah, I got a crew of the strongest people behind me, and my secondaries are a bunch of ancient giants. It's like, wallahi, bro. It's over.
Yeah.
And it also makes
One of the-
sense, too. This one just came to me after Marineford.
Yep.
You had Doflamingo attacking him, and he's like, who, like, you just came here to kill me? And Doflamingo's like, no, I got sent by a higher power. So it would make sense if the Marines were like, yeah, good work, Moria. Go get that fruit for us real quick. Go get that. Let me listen, bro. I got some banana peels in the back. Go get that fruit for me real quick. Yeah.
Moria has the worst fucking luck ever.
Brother.
He was literally the only
Yeah.
dude or like warlord doing anything at Marineford, and it's just like, yeah, he was actually doing good. Off that motherfucker. Take his fruit.
Yeah. It's great. He walked into the war. He was like, yeah, I'm big pimpin'. And then Jinbei like one-shots him. It's like, ah, shit. Fuck. Yeah, it's rough. Silver Axe wasn't on Thriller Bark. His design doesn't match. I don't know, man. It could.
Yeah.
Well, this is one thing
Designs
we're talking about.
matching in One Piece, like
Yeah, look
I
at
was about
fucking
to say,
Loki.
I was about to say it could later on become him. Like we
I mean,
truly
look.
never know.
Bro,
Look,
I
I'm
don't
just looking
think
this
that's
up
the
right
real
now.
Kaido. Remember his silhouette? Like, I don't think that's actually him. That's a fraud.
I mean, look, I'm on the wiki right now, and I'm trying to find this, and I'm not seeing anything about him actually being a zombie. Is all.
It's more discourse, essentially.
Yeah, it hasn't like officially been confirmed yet. I'm just saying, I think that's him.
I mean, we got 3 confirmations so far. That's what I'm saying, so I don't know.
Okay,
What does
man.
that change about anything? What? One hasn't been confirmed yet. Okay.
Then why are
Like,
we here? Man,
yeah.
why are we here? What are we doing?
What did me saying like, hey, yeah, I think that this one is it. I just don't think it's been confirmed yet. Well, 3 of them have been. What does that even mean? Like, what argument is that? Like, what argument is that? So what? All right. 3 of them have been confirmed. Okay. Good to know.
We're betting on a 5th and a 4th. We're gonna get more.
Yeah. Good.
We're
good
gonna
to know.
keep getting. We're gonna keep getting Thriller Bark. Like, we're gonna keep getting them. They're gonna keep happening. We're gonna get more zombie confirmation.
Elbaf is Oda's way of saying just like, I heard you didn't like the Foxy Pirates or Thriller Bark. Let me change your mind.
Just retroactively making them more important as the story goes on.
Like he did with Skypiea.
Yeah.
And guess what? Thriller Bark's always been good. People are
true.
dumb.
Thriller Bark has been good. That's very true.
One of my favorite tweets ever was someone who just simply described Thriller Bark, because he was just like, Thriller Bark's pretty funny in retrospect because like 80% of it is just the Straw Hats running around, goofing around, and then Zoro actually almost fucking died.
Hey man, nothing happened as far as I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, what are you talking about?
I can tell you shit.
Oh, you know me talking nonsense.
Yeah. What they
So
talking
same as
about
usual then.
Correct.
Tell you shit. But yeah. I think Silver Axe is gonna be the guy who's actually in who's actually the one who's in Thriller Bark. Especially it would make sense because if he snatched up some people from Wano, this dude is also from Wano. So like it makes sense. But yeah, I think this chapter is really fucking good. I am loving Rox as a character. I think, dude, that final speech at the end, that shit had me ready to run through a wall, bro. I would have been like, yeah, I would have died for this nigga.
I love how they're all posed up.
Yeah, I love that shit. I love where he's saying like, listen, man, if you want to stick with me on the promised day, it's cool, man. Like, run with me. You can decide if you like what you want to do. If you want to stay against me, you don't want to get involved, whatever. But if you got the balls, I'll show you the peak of the world. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's the guy right there. It's so funny too. Like, 'cause it lends to Rox like just being so interesting. 'Cause Oda could have easily just written Rox to be like, "Mwahaha, I am big evil man."
Oh,
And
what are you
Blackbeard's
doing?
Like, yeah,
I'm evil, nigga. What of it?
Exactly. I'm evil. Exactly. But yeah, I think it's really cool where Kaido is like, well, can't we just use our power to like smack up the giants and force them to listen? And then Rox is the one who gets upset. He's like, no, that's my friend. You don't do that shit to him. Like, if he joins me, this dude, like, Harold is so integral to Rox's plan, but he's like, no, I'm not doing that shit. That's my friend. That's my buddy. He's gonna join us if he wants to. If he doesn't, then whatever. We figure out some other shit. Just leave him
Find
alone.
Plan B.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
okay,
I know that's awesome.
So yeah, a few things on that. First of all, I find that to be incredibly funny because Harold does not like this man. It's like, hey, he got Rox here. Like, yeah, me and Harold, we tight as hell. Oh, then Harold's just like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, I hate you. Ooh, best friends.
That's my guy.
But
for
yeah,
real.
no.
That's twins.
Right. But yeah, no. And then the other thing is like, yeah, no, like Rox is just such an interesting character. I'm glad we're finally meeting him. It's like, because yeah, you're right. It's like he could have just as easily been written as this guy, as this evil character where he's just like all might makes right, and that's how we're gonna win people over. But no, he has like honest, genuine charisma to be able to rally these people under him. Like, yeah, they all know that eventually is going to implode because, well, that's just the type of characters they are. But it's like they're able to do all of this right now because of the kind of person Rox is. He's able to rally them all together like this.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like part of me wants to say he's like a perfect blend of both Blackbeard and Luffy, but obviously leaning more on Blackbeard. But it's like, nah. Like he really is just like that. He is the original pirate. And to inspire all others.
Man.
Or it really is awesome.
He's so fucking sick, dude. I love seeing, like, the more we get on Rox, I'm like, God damn, bro. I can understand. Listen, if I was the government, you look across the sea, you see this shit. Damn. I mean, listen. A little sweat is dripping from my brow. It's getting a little hot in here. God damn. Yeah. It's ridiculous the amount of shit that he was able to put together. Bro, can you imagine you're a Marine, you wake up and you just see Rox keep adding to his crew. You wake up, former Empress of Amazon Lily joins? Oh my God, bro. Like, what the fuck? Come on. Kyo the Hitman joins. He hates these niggas. Why is he there? Like, I'm mad. I'm waking up every day pissed, bro. This nigga's a cheat code. It's unfair. It's so cool, dude. Rox is so interesting. I'm really hoping that, listen, man, we just ride this wave to God Valley. We don't have to see all of God Valley, obviously. I'm imagining that's going to be saved for something down the line, but honestly, who knows at this point? I didn't think we'd see Rox straight up, and like he's the main character for these past 3 chapters. So, like, I don't know. Anything could happen at this point. But yeah, it's so Rox is so cool, man. I love Rox.
Yeah,
I love Rox. He's such a he's his own thing. Like he's just. I wasn't expecting him to be funny, but he's funny. Like, obviously, he's powerful. He's charismatic. He's just everything, dude. All I'm saying is, listen, Dragon, we got this nigga forming a bigger threat to the world government than you did in, like, 20 years. What's the holdup, bro? What's the holdup, bro? Lock the fuck in. Niggas are calling.
He's keeping himself home, you know?
Yeah, bro. Niggas are calling Roger a fraud after this chapter, and I'll tell you who we need to call a fraud. I'll tell you who we really need to focus on.
I think this is where I'm going to cut in a little bit.
Go ahead,
fellas.
Step in, King.
Now, there's been a lot of talk recently, you know? Rox is on top. Roger's a fraud, apparently. Like, if you're, like, you know, not reading... Like, maybe if you're doing this whole thing where you're, like, blinking with one eye at a time, so to create some kind of effect. Like, I imagine that's getting in the way of you seeing the words on the page, maybe. But what needs to be understood is there's a reason the chapter is structured the way it is. It's showing what Roger's up to at the time, and then it's showing what Rox is up to at the time. And what needs to be understood is they are both failures. Like, at the end of the day, they both failed in really doing anything. Roger's greatest achievement is, like, setting it up for someone else to do the good stuff, the important stuff.
The greatest thing he did was die.
Exactly. And what's really important here is, I think, a big thing with the story and the way it's been set up, and this isn't a wrong way to read it, this isn't wrong at all, is that Blackbeard and Luffy parallels to Rox and Roger. That is, like, the big thing, you know? The new Rox and the new Roger are here to have their big conflict. That is correct, but it's also wrong. Luffy is going to be the one to succeed where Roger could not. But if you look at this, they are very different people. A lot of times when you do these, like, these parallels, right? These, like, oh, this is the new version of this character. And this happens in multiple shonen stories. The passing on of legacies is not a new theme or anything. They're very similar in a lot of ways. They have the core qualities that tend to really matter. That isn't really the case here. Luffy is genuinely nothing like Roger. Like, personality-wise, they don't have a whole lot in common. And Blackbeard is kind of nothing like Rocks. Like, yeah, they have similar goals, but personality-wise, they're very different. The way they go about their goals is extremely different. The big thing in this is Rocks is actually brave, and Blackbeard is
He's
a
coward.
devoted coward. Yeah,
A big old
he is
coward.
devoted to being a bitch. And it's this. So I think what the point is, and again, this is a discussion that I've had. Really went into it for like a couple hours, to be honest. Luffy isn't just gonna be the person who succeeds where Roger failed. He is going to be the person that unites the core qualities between Rocks and Roger. Because if you look at this, Luffy is doing both of their journeys. What essentially Roger is doing is he does not have a major goal. This entire chapter, he's just having fun. He's having these fights that aren't too serious. I am seeing some people take the whole thing with the Kuja pirates like really seriously, but they're all having
brother.
fun. Yeah, it's kind of cringe because it's like they're not genuinely trying to like kidnap anyone or like really if they wanted to, they could stop them from stealing their stuff. They're all just having a good time. And then when Garp shows up, it's like, yeah, there's some beef there, but they seem to still just kind of be having fun.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, genuinely, a clash, like seeing each other and having an on-site clash is just what Roger's been doing with his friends. Like,
right.
Not to mention, we know in the future that, Garp and Roger are going to team up against Rocks. Like, we know that on some level they are on not completely awful terms. So, this is, and the big thing is, Roger is having fun, and he's gaining allies. But this is the big thing, he's not doing anything. He's not working towards any goal. He's not making anything happen. He's not really changing anything. And we know that at the end of his life, all he will do is set up the next era where people are actually going to do something. What Rocks is doing is he is creating an army. He has set up a base of operations. A very strategic one. He is gathering some of the strongest people in the world, people that are going to be future Yonkos even. And he is creating an army to fight Emu. Luffy has been doing both of these things. Luffy has been doing these things accidentally. Luffy has a goal. He has a goal that he is actively working towards, but everything he does is for fun. He goes to places to have fun. He makes allies. He makes friends. Everything he does is because he wants to do it in that moment. But unlike Roger and Rocks, he is making gradual changes everywhere he goes. Rocks is focused on the big picture, and he's not a generally good person. So he's not, undoing any oppressive regimes. And while Roger seems like a decent person overall, and he's making all these friends, he is, and like allies and stuff, he's not really making big changes as far as we see. He's just having a good time. There's no legend of, Roger like undoing any terrible kingdoms or anything like that. And Rocks isn't doing that either. He's just doing his thing for the big end goal. What Luffy is doing is he is also building an army. He has his grand fleet. He's not doing that on purpose. He is essentially doing what Rocks is doing by accident. Like, that is how with it Luffy is. That is a big point, I think, that's being made, is he is basically doing what both of these characters are doing, but he's filling the gaps. He is surpassing them both in real time. And eventually, one day, he will likely be the one to defeat Emu. And it's very heavily implied, if not, I think, directly stated, that Luffy and Roger just have the same dream. So
I think, yeah.
it's like at least heavily implied. It's been a while since I've read those chapters, but that's like a big thing. But
Very
like
well put.
a big thing is Luffy isn't just the next Roger. He is fulfilling both of them. He is taking on what they have both done. Rox and Roger are both incomplete in a way where they cannot be the one. They could never be the ones to truly change the world. And Luffy is the one that will succeed where they both failed, essentially.
Yeah. He's the two parts of the whole.
And that's where Blackbeard comes in, where he is just a worse Rox.
Yeah.
Luffy is a better Roger, and Blackbeard is a worse Rox. He is trying to model his life after Rox. He's trying to make all these moves, but he does not have that same charisma. He does not have the same courage or bravery. Everything he does is an imitation of a better man.
Yeah.
And I think like that's really the larger picture that this chapter is building up.
That's some real shit. That's some real shit. Yeah. Especially because it's been mentioned that like Luffy's greatest strength is just being able to bring people to his side.
Yep.
Which like obviously we're seeing in this chapter, and like the previous chapters, like Rox was able to do that as well, but it was more so through Davy backs and, you know, people being like, yeah, sure, we'll follow you, but like you know this shit ain't gonna last. We're like,
Yeah.
Luffy's allies would be like, I will die for you. And Luffy's like, bro, I just like shared a drink with you, man. Calm down. So like, you know, so it is very much like it's gonna be that thing where at the end Luffy, like, this grand fleet is gonna be way bigger than we initially intended to be, and it's like everyone who he's helped along the journey just because he wanted to, and he's gonna be making that actual impact, that actual difference. Yeah, I like that. I think that's really good. Especially because Luffy is so much just like, man, I don't want to be like anybody else. I don't want to like be this grand ruler. I just want to be free.
I
Or
don't
when
wanna be a
Kaido,
hero.
yeah, or like I don't want to be a hero. Or when Kaido is like, who are you? Like, are you like? Because the story is like, oh, it's Joy Boy, he's back, and Luffy's like, no, I'm just me. Like that's just who I am. Whereas Blackbeard, as we've been seeing, is like, man, I'm just like my daddy for real. That's crazy. You know, he's going through doing the same things, taking over the same islands, all that good stuff. So I think, yeah, Luffy is just naturally going to be much better than both of them. He's going to be the one who, like, he's gonna bring like the two halves as a whole together. And it's ultimately like true conqueror's spirit in a way to stand above all of that stuff, because you decided just like, man, I'm just gonna be me. The fuck do I need to be anyone else for? So like, I think that is pretty awesome. Yeah, I think that's a really good interpretation.
It is a pretty good chapter.
Yeah, it's pretty good. This is pretty awesome, man. I am very excited to see where the rest of this will go. What exactly is going to happen? I mean, what is the inciting incident between, like, I want to see Rox and Roger interact with each other for like the first time. Like, how would that even go? Because genuinely, I feel like they'd like share a drink together. Like, I don't even think it'd be like a bad interaction at first. I feel like they would be buddies until, you know, something happens down the line where it's like, all right, we gotta stop this guy. So I want to see what that is. Good. I'm sorry.
One more thing, I totally forgot to bring this up. This was actually interesting, and it's one of those things where, because it wasn't just me and Taco talking, our friend Ty was there, and he, like, I think he recently he had either like been reading it or he recently caught up on One Piece, but like he said something that both me and Taco have never seen anyone like say on social media or anything, and it's so obvious that I'm shocked I've never heard it before. But like, Harald is just a parallel of Odin. Like,
Yeah.
they just have extremely similar lives, except they had opposite experiences. Like, for example, them just being, you know, them just being like born exceptionally powerful, but it's treated completely differently. Like, it's basically the opposite reaction. Whereas someone like in Elbaf at the time, it was celebrated and it was pushed forward in this conquering nature. Whereas like people were just scared of Odin. And he was basically, all of his like goals and ambitions and dreams were like laughed at and stuff like that. Another thing is they both meet their respective definer of that era, you know, and their first meeting is a clash.
The vibe check.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, obviously different results come from that, but they're having these very similar but like reversed experiences. And it's interesting. I'm really curious to see if that'll like continue to be the case.
They both united their regions too. Like, you know, him bringing together a bunch of Wano, and then like he was able, Harold was able to get Elbaf out of their crazy ass winter because of all the alliances and stuff that he was able to build. So yeah, there's that as well. Yeah, it's very interesting, man. It's very interesting. He just got to lock in and be a better dad, and it's cool. Because so far, Odin got that over on him. But, you know, lock in, Harold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good ass chapter of One Piece, man.
Yeah,
really
just
good chapter.
genuinely go Ty for that, because I've never heard a person say that before. It's like, it's so obvious when you hear it, you know?
Yeah. Really good stuff. Really good stuff. But yeah, are you fellas ready to move on to our next chapter here?
Yeah, sure.
Type shit. Take care, Mana. I know you're probably long gone by now, but I'm just looking at chat. I've been watching grand finals currently. But with that all being said, let us move on to our next chapter of the week here. We have Chainsaw Man chapter 210. Fellas, how are we feeling about this one?
Oh, we say, can
Well,
you see the Dawn's early life?
It's definitely a loaded chapter for sure.
It's a lot.
Can I start off this section by saying, aha, you stupid dumb fucks for sitting there and being like, oh, Chainsaw Man has no messaging. It's just a Gooner manga. You can't take anything. You can't extrapolate anything from this text. Fuck you. Everyone who was saying that, I noticed y'all were mad quiet this week. Y'all surprisingly didn't have shit to say about Chainsaw Man. That's crazy. Wow.
I mean, I will say, I can't say you can really extrapolate much because, well, they're really not, he's not hiding shit here, man. It's like, it's pretty much like,
that's
right
my goat. God damn, dude. Yeah. God damn. For the longest time. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, it's like a very weird feeling because, like, on one hand, I want to feel slightly insulted, but at the same time, it's like, where's the lie?
Personally, I took no offense.
Yeah, I don't take offense at all. The fuck? For the longest time, I was like, man, Fujimoto just needs to create a giant sign saying this is bad for motherfuckers to get it. And goddamn, this was this chapter. God damn, bro. Oh my God. Jesus. So my theory ended up being wrong. Last week I mentioned that I was like, oh man, maybe Pochita just didn't eat nukes in general. I am so happy I was fucking wrong. Oh my God. God, this is so good, dude. God, this is so good. I love this for what I mentioned last week. You know, humanity having the concept of the fuck you nigga die, having that like entire thing wiped from our brains, and we still somehow rediscover it because we cannot stand each other. We will just go to we will go to any means possible to make sure we die in the most brutal and horrific way possible. It makes a lot of sense for the US to do that, and my God, it fucking happened. Oh my God. having the literal embodiment of war, being like, I love you, America, Daisuke. Y'all made me so sexy and powerful and strong. Y'all niggas ain't got shit to say. Fuck you. I win. Oh my God, dude. This is so good. Dude, Yoru, she is ridiculous. Like, the fact that we have taken this devil that has been bullying us, the concept, like this primal fear, this primordial fear that we as humans all share. And she said, damn, I'm a little cold. Why don't you turn into some clothes for me real quick? And it just does that, like, oh my God, bro. Holy fuck.
It's so funny because the way she does this just demonstrates how powerful she's gotten. She doesn't just turn her into clothes. Like, what happens is Falling Devil puts up her hand to reach out to her. Yoru goes behind her, puts up... I think the way she did this is she just won at a game of rock, paper, scissors that Falling didn't know she was playing.
Oh, that's funny.
And I guess that's enough for, Yoru to consider that, like, oh, I guess you're mine now.
I just think because she beat the piss out of her last chapter, it's like, you can't beat me. You're not like that.
Because even she's confused, like, come again? What do you mean you won? I'm cold. Bye.
I do, yeah. That is funny as fuck. I do think that is very fucking funny.
I didn't even think about that. Like, I just thought she was just flashing a victory sign. But if that was actually just like rock, paper, scissors, that's fucking funny.
Bro, the fact that Yoru could, if this is the case, the fact that Yoru could unironically go, loser says what? And you go, what? She's like, ah, turn into clothes. Like, that is so funny.
It's also cool because it's like, this might just be the counter to the primals. Because the primals, as far as we know, can't die. But this isn't killing them. Like, technically alive. She's not going to appear in hell. She's just clothes now.
Yeah. Bro, oh my God, bro. She's literally the fucking clothes thing from Undead Unluck. That's crazy. Yeah, I like the amount of aura you have to take a primal fear and be like, I don't even want you as a weapon. Turn into clothes, nigga. Like, bro. Oh my God.
I wonder if she has, like, abilities because of that. Like, if she has falling powers now.
I wonder. Crazy. That'd be so interesting. Oh my God. Yeah, that.
Yeah,
dude, I mean, how would that even work as armor? Oh my God.
I mean, right now the sky is the fucking limit with Yoru.
She is ridiculous. Like, yeah.
Like, genuinely, and like, I'm not putting any eggs in this basket, but like, if her outfit does have falling powers, is this shit just infinity? Where like you get close and it's just like, nah. Like, bye. Or is it like Kenjaku? Like, you'd get close and then you just slam into the floor. Like, is it like that? That's genuinely crazy if that's the case.
It's just that Bleach spiritual pressure. Just all the time.
Yeah, bro. And God, speaking of aura, this nigga don't know how to act, bro. She got a cape. The first thing she did was let that thing fly in the wind. We see the fit, bro. We see it. God damn.
Speaking of aura, we, all of us, are calling her Lil D.
No, we are not.
Yes, sir.
I speak for all of us when I say that. I know.
He's learned French, chat. I don't know what he means by this we shit. I don't know what he means, bro.
I mean you and me. No, all of us. No. You in the chat, us.
Like
us?
Nintendo Wii?
Oh, Taylor,
I'm not playing games. I said we.
Oh,
I mean, look, Taylor, you don't gotta be like that, Like, this is just a girl trying to get her rap career off the floor. Or I don't know why you gotta be like that, man.
Well, I think it's so funny because, like,
better.
From what I hear in the original Japanese, she's calling herself Shi-chan, which has led to so many different, like, translations doing different things with it. Like I think in the Spanish translation, she's a Morty. Which,
Morty.
yeah,
That's fine.
which is death trying to sound cutesy, I guess. But like in the original, it's just like it's like just the word for death, but like Chan trying to sound cutesy with it,
yeah.
and just different languages trying to adapt. That is so funny. English not even trying to do that though. Lil D.
Lil D, bro.
That's so funny.
God damn it. I could not believe that. I was like, yo, Yoshida was right.
Does the D
What the
stand
fuck?
for death?
Yes. Unfortunately. God damn it. Oh, Johnny won. Good.
Yeah, I was like, did Johnny win?
Yeah, I looked away for 2 seconds. I saw him popping off. I was like, wait, what? Damn. But God damn it, man. We couldn't, because I was thinking of the Yaosobi song, because they have that big song about like the dude jumping off the building and like a woman greeting him or whatever, but it was death the whole time. And then he dies. I was like, oh, this is what it is. But instead, no, we can't have anything. It's fucking Lil D. God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. We will be calling you Death, buddy. How about that? All right. That's what we'll be calling you. Get the fuck used to it.
Yeah.
Dope.
That's just what we're gonna have to do. We're not doing that. So
Sure. Anyway,
Yeah.
deviating from Little D for a bit,
I
and again
hate
back
you.
to Yoru. Ooh, so yeah, it's like, because we were talking about this earlier as well when the chapter first came out. I was like, right now she is easily at her most powerful. Well, but that
She's
may
like
not
final
allow.
boss, honestly. Like she genuinely.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bro,
Like, I feel
saw
like at
the
this point it
funny-
solidifies the fact she's a final boss.
I've seen
Yeah.
people theorize how she's gonna be beaten, and some of this shit is so funny. I saw someone say that Denji is gonna eat the America Devil.
Oh my god.
We got a devil?
Well,
I mean,
technically
Fujimoto.
not
I mean, we
in
do
the
now.
series. Technically not in the series, but
Fujimoto did
Fujimoto
draw.
kinda drew one.
Oh,
like, maybe-
Yeah,
you're
the
right,
Captain
yeah,
America.
yeah.
Yeah.
like that might
Oh,
be
yeah.
the America Devil.
Yeah.
So,
That would
like,
be cool.
That would be
Yeah.
really funny.
America's the
wanna see that,
freaking
actually.
worst. That would be
Yeah.
fucking hilarious. Yeah, fucking Mirio or Miro, the sword dude, being like, "Yeah, fuck up America," because he hates America. He fucking hates it.
It's so funny because like people are saying like, "Oh my god, Fujimoto hates America," and it's like, again, just that,
Based?
right? Just that, mixed reactions, very mixed reactions. A lot of people, OMG, based. Others are like
What?
confused, which like, yeah, I wonder why a
Dude.
Japanese person would maybe have some negative feelings towards the American government. I can't
Yeah.
imagine why that
I
might
am
happen.
so dead ass. If you have made it this
Yeah.
far into Chainsaw Man and you're confused by him being upset with America, open the schools, my nigga. I don't know what else to tell you. Like I don't know what else to tell you, bro. Part 1 literally had the president of the United States shorten the life expectancy of every American so he could wield a gun. And people looked at that and went, huh, I
Wow, this
wonder
must
what
be
he's
nothing.
saying.
This means
I mean, and
nothing,
again-
clearly.
I mean, no, again, that's what I was trying to say earlier. Is like, yeah, it's like it's kind of, it does feel a bit like a slap in the face, but it's like we really cannot say shit about it because like, where's the lie? Hey,
Yeah.
where is the lie?
Ain't no,
And it's
yeah.
like, even beyond that, even beyond whatever the reaction is to that, it's not like Fujimoto just has this massive hate boner for like one country on Earth. Literally, the entire like aging devil stuff was a harsh indictment of the Japanese government. Like he just hates governments. Like, he
Dude,
just
literally, yeah, the Japanese government, he had a whole chapter who's like, wow, the work culture in Japan fucking sucks. It's horrible. It's not just America, man. God damn.
like he is just generally unhappy with the state of the world.
Yeah, can't say I
And
blame
like
him.
fair.
cannot say I blame him at all, bro. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Yep.
I just, man, I don't know, man. It's just so funny. I don't know. It's so funny feeling vindicated. I don't know. Like, I'm not often right when it comes to Chainsaw Man, because in terms of plot points, like, I'm not often right. Like, I just made a wrong prediction last week, right? Shit happens. But in terms of the you can extrapolate a lot from this text camp. Damn, I've never been wrong. I've undefeated. I'm like Undertaker at WrestleMania. I keep winning. I don't know what else to tell you. It's just how it goes.
Isn't even extrapolated. It's just given
I know. It's literally, bro. Listen, Fujimoto. Every single time,
so easy.
I have had to take a tough shot over 2 defenders at the 3-point line in order to make a point. This time, Fujimoto just gave me the ball. Open layup. Here you go. Really? For me? For me? Oh my God. Thank you. Jesus. Fuck. It's awesome, man. Yeah. It's just, it feels good. I've accepted that when I talk, I talking a whole lot on the internet, you're going to be wrong. And it's okay. It's fine if someone runs back to like a tweet or a video like 2 years later and they're like, haha, you were wrong. It's like, yeah, it just happens. You talk about stuff. But goddamn, bro, when you're right, it just feels good, man. It feels so fucking good, man. Oh my God. It's just called my shot, baby. Called my shot. But yeah, really good chapter, Chainsaw Man. I am very excited to see what exactly death has in store for Denji, which is a very funny sentence. But I'm looking forward to seeing what exactly happens between the two of them. They're back in the classroom again. I don't know. Maybe she teaches them how to swim again. I don't know. But
oh god,
we're gonna figure out what exactly is gonna go on. I'm very excited, man. Really good stuff that's happening in Chainsaw Man. Hopefully we continue to ride this momentum. Please, God, please. Fuck, dude. If we have because listen, man, Fujimoto, he's a master, dog. We've talked about it before on this podcast. Fujimoto will write some of the most boring shit I've read in Shonen Jump in a hot minute. And I'm just like, God damn, man, can we please do something? And then he'll come out with a chapter like this. I'm like, that's my GOAT. Never doubted him. He's the king right there. So, hopefully we can ride the momentum. We take this shit smooth to the end. It's just smooth sailing. And we're good, man. We're good. So hopefully that ends up being the case. But I'm very excited to see what happens. Good chapter, man. Very good chapter. Is there anything else you guys want to say on this one before we move on to our next chapter?
Hard to say if this is intentional or not, but a lot of people have been mentioning with this chapter that Yoru's scar bears a strong resemblance to the Lockheed Martin logo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was seeing that too. Yeah.
Been a decently strong point of discourse, and like again, kind of it doesn't look exactly like it, so it's hard to say if that's completely intentional. But also the people who are saying, "Oh my god, reading too much into it," that's so obviously not the case, is just like willfully blind. Like,
yeah, I don't know how you can even say that about Chainsaw Man anymore. I genuinely don't know. Like, especially after the chapter we just had, I don't know what else to tell. Open the schools, please. If you pull anything from this Chainsaw Man section, open the fucking schools, man. Just open them up. I don't know. It's, it's fucking ridiculous, dude. It's
Yeah.
man, I don't mind people disagreeing and having differing opinions, but to outright just be like, no, that's never the case. You're looking too deep into it. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Oh my god. Even if someone is looking too deep into something, even if it is just like a like niggas who were we saw Tom Holland's new suit for Spider-Man and they dropped like 20-minute analysis videos. Who cares, man? Let them have fun. Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Like, who cares? God damn, dog. Jesus, what happened to whimsy? That's the real punk rock. Y'all wouldn't know nothing about that. All right? Golly. But yeah, I just think, like, to just outright deny it, come on, bro. Come on, bro. But with all that being said, let us move on to our next chapter here. Something that I cannot deny. I can never deny. It is Kagurabachi having another really good chapter. Chapter 89. Fellas, how are we feeling about this one?
One
It was
thing
good.
right off the bat, I actually want to say that this has been like a theory for a minute now that's kind of cool to have it confirmed. Is people have been there's the chapter in the Rakuzaichi arc with Mystery Inazuma, you know, the kid that tried to rescue his sister.
Yeah.
And there's a flashback to his sister comforting him during a lightning storm when he's like really young, where it's like, don't you know that lightning only strikes bad guys? And it's been a theory that this is a saying that probably came about because of the war, because of the Cloud Gouger wielder. And that's
nice.
kind of just confirmed now. Like, that's really
Yeah.
cool.
Cool. Yeah, I never would have thought
Those
about
first-
that. That's cool.
3 sentences describing this guy. God, they're fucking cool. They're so cool.
Right?
They're so sick. Oh my god.
Thunder without black clouds, the sound of evildoers meeting their demise. Fucking bar.
This
Hail
nigga
in the
thinks he's
summer,
Sasuke, bro.
evildoers will perish.
Rain without clouds, evildoers are doomed.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir, man. That nigga, yo, he spoke specifically in Instagram captions, bro. He was the OG aura farmer in Kagurabachi. That was him, bro. He knew. It's you know, Ibuki,
Hey, the man had to
we-
cement his legacy.
exactly.
Now,
we literally never saw his face. That
Now,
nigga was
we
just aura
are
farming the
getting-
whole time.
We don't actually know a lot about him, but I'm going to make some speculations about his character real quick.
Right,
With a lot of these sayings about him, specifically being the death of evil, right? I imagine that he was at one point an incredibly righteous person. Like someone who, very similar, I would say, to like Chapter 1 Chihiro, where it's like, oh yeah, I gotta fucking slay evil. That's what I'm all about. I imagine it was very similar to that, and that's why like all these sayings come about from him. Because it's not like there are people where it's not like there's sayings where it's like, yeah, man, you see a crow feather, an evil person's gonna die. Like, Samura killed evil people, we can imagine. But, just doing that doesn't get sayings about you, Like, my point is he probably carried himself with that kind of attitude, where it's like, yeah, slay evil, in a very similar way to what Chihiro was, like, repping early on, and was probably gotten from his father, And since we see that he, apparently lost his edge, lost that ferocity after the war, he was probably really traumatized by that. I imagine someone as righteous as he's seemingly portrayed to be was really affected by, the deaths of the innocents on the island, probably some of the things he had to do at some point himself, maybe. Really challenged his morality. And this is all speculation on my part, but I do think this is all stuff we can reasonably guess about him as a character. And also, I'm not confident we're gonna get more stuff on him, so I'm working with what I've got. He was dead before the series started. Like, we gotta work with what we got here.
Hey, we do what we gotta do. God, Lucy looks so cool. I'm sorry.
Oh shit, Lucy!
Yeah, Lucy is getting shown off right now.
Yeah,
she's
I'm looking back at my phone.
looks sick. I'm not gonna lie.
People who have just joined the podcast, possibly, they are watching Evo.
Yeah, we're watching some
still
Evo
slightly
right now.
upset that it's not David, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he was like shown in the trailer a little bit, not as like an actual character model, but his picture was there.
Yeah,
He's there.
but come on, man, how fucking sick would it have been that each time it was his Roman canceled, the Sand Devastan would have activated?
Yeah, exactly. That shit would have been
Like,
fire.
oh,
That shit would have
dude,
been fire.
it was right there.
That shit would have been fire, bro. I agree.
God
I
damn it.
agree. Oh shit! She drops on the 21st. Okay. What the fuck? I don't think we do that. Damn.
Well, they said summer.
That's awesome. Listen, bro,
Yeah.
I'm a Street Fighter 6 fan. I am used to them being like summer, and then it's like the last day of summer when they drop the character. It's like, oh, it's
September 19th.
Yeah, it's like, oh, true. But yeah, we can get back into it. Shout out to Wet Napkin with the 5. Johnny asked Kagura to train Hirohiko, not Hotoke. I had trouble reading that one for a second. To me, that sounds like Kuguri upscale, but I don't know. Okay.
Yeah,
What if
yeah.
What if Hotoke was just like, I don't know, out fucking women or something like that? Hey, what if he was just doing some shit like that, and then Kuguri, he's like the real sword nerd guy. So like, what if, in actuality, Hotoke, he was a gatekeeper of the method. And what I mean by that, it's Hokuto. That's his name. I knew it was. I knew it was off some way. So Hokuto. What if he was like a gatekeeper of the method for real? And what I mean by that, like, in JJK, where they're just like, Shoko, how do you do reverse curse technique? And she's like, you do the pew, pew, and then the pew, and then that's how you do it. And they're like, nigga, what the fuck? So like, what if Hirohiko is like, okay, how do I do this? And he's just like, all right, you swing, and then you focus, and then swing again, and then that's how you do it. And he's like, all right, bro. Like, all right. So what if it was like that? Or, probably with Hokuto and Hirohiko. Hirohiko would be like, I'm just going to do my own thing. And Hokuto would be like, hell yeah, brother. He would enable the fuck out of him. So Kuguri is like, all right, man, we got to sit you down and actually teach you about something. I don't know. But it could be upscale. Let's not deny the fact that it could be upscale. Let's not take that out of consideration. You may be onto something. But yeah, this chapter was a lot of fun. We got introduced to a lot of new characters, a lot of new players. Very fun. I am already really liking Hokuto. His design is very cool. Yeah, he's awesome. Yeah,
he looks pretty.
That's an attractive man. Yeah, we can't deny that. It was cool. But yeah, I like him. His interaction with Oba-chan at the shop is very wholesome. He lights the cigarette for the guy, and he's like, "Did you pull out your sword?" He's like, "No." The guy's like, okay. And Grandma's like, "Why the fuck are you lying? Why are you?" We saw that. Come on. It just even at the end, he's like, "Bye, sweetheart," blows her a kiss, and she's like, "Oh, stop it!" Like, this is very cute, very adorable. So I'm already liking him a lot. I am very excited to see him versus. I'm assuming it's gonna be Natsuki. He wanted to fight Uruha. He was obsessed with fighting Uruha. Oh my god, that brother, that man turned into someone completely different when Uruha got brought up. All that suave demeanor out the window, gone. Get that out of here. So maybe he does fight him, but also, hey, Natsuki wants his run back. So I think it would be pretty cool if they end up having a fight. So I'm hoping that's the case. The jackets on the Masaka brothers read as above heaven and earth, I alone am the honored one. So, hey, if that's cool. The case, that's pretty fire.
Yeah, it is. The translation is not good, honestly. The translation kind of sucks.
True.
The translation says no earthly rivals, supreme team, and it's like, all right, bro.
Yeah.
A reference to like one of the most like important like stories from just
ever?
Culturally.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, we can translate it like ass. Okay.
But they're not Gojo. All right, bro. Come on.
Okay.
Shout out to Edward with the 5 saying also something about this arc is that we're really opening up the world and being introduced to so many other significant players going forward. Yes, sir. Very good. Yeah, we're opening the floodgates. I'm liking it. It's pretty fun. I like Natsuki just always locked in, eternal locked in. Even in this chapter where he's just listening to his music. I like that. That was really cool. I'm very excited. He's got twin blades, which I am a sucker for twin
I
blades.
like that.
Yeah.
I hope that one of those swords is the sword his brother had before becoming the Cloud Gouger wielder.
That's what I'm
That
hoping
would
for
be
as well.
so cool.
Yep.
And like maybe he became a dual wielder like after.
Yes,
ditched
that's
his
what I
sword,
was.
maybe.
Yes, Zenith, we're fucking locked in like these, bro. That's what I was hoping for. Yes, bro. Yes, I'm
think
hoping
that'd be
that's the
so
case.
cool.
That'd be so fucking sick. Oh my god. I'm wondering if this upcoming fight is gonna be a triple threat because we already talked about how Hokuto was very obsessed with Uruha. He's like, I want to fight that guy. Natsuki also wants to fight the guy who killed his brother, so he's definitely going to want to do that. But also, Natsuki was like, Uruha, that bald-headed bitch. He took my ability to wield Kumeyuri. He's a year younger than me. Bro, come on, man. Me and my brother, we were locked in, and then you ruined it. So I'm wondering... Yeah, you bitch. So I'm wondering if it is gonna be like a little triple threat action for a bit. That'd be cool. That'd be really sick.
That would be really
Even
sick.
if it does end up just becoming like a one-on-one between like the two of them, I don't know. I would like it if it starts out as like, you know, double page spread. It's the three of them clashing with each other. That'd be pretty fire. Yeah, I'm a big fan of this chapter. I don't have too much to say on it, just because it was pretty straightforward. We got some more details as to how Hokuto went about killing, Ibuki, which, man, I was mentioning earlier, he was the OG aura farmer. This is how I know he was, chat. Because he lived by the aura and he died by it. That dude stood up, looked like a pack of hot dogs. I said, yep, it's over. It's done. You're done, buddy. And yeah, it was really cool seeing Hokuto be like, man, I don't want to be like, he's moving like Mihawk, bro. He's like, bro, I'm not trying to beat this washed up dude. Come on. Come on, bro. Give me all the strong guys. There's nobody left in this era type shit. So I am very interested to see his encounter with these two dudes here. And I'm wondering what Azami's going to do, because he's just standing in the room. He beat the brakes off of that clone, and now he's just kind of standing there.
It's so
just
funny.
like,
It's just like, yeah, he was this really powerful dude, and then Azami just killed him instantly then.
Beat the piss out of him. Yeah, he just destroyed him. So yeah, he's just kind of standing in the executioner's room, which I'm not going to lie, I don't. Is that an aura deduction or is that an aura increase? Because he walked in and he was just like, "Hey, I'm gonna murder you," and he did do that. But now he's just kind of standing around while everyone else is doing the actual important shit. So like, I don't know. Is that an aura increase or aura deduction? I don't know.
I don't know. I
think he's still about the same. Stocks have not
Yeah,
fallen just
I
yet.
don't think it's like a tremendous increase or decrease either way. But
Yeah, because he still crushed the puppet instantly.
He's still like that, bro. He still has enough aura to talk about himself in the third person. Like, that's crazy. Like that outweighs any sort of increase or decrease you get in this encounter here. Like the fact that they were talking about him, the executioner is furious. Damn, that's kind of fire. Hey man, I like that. So yeah, we'll figure it out either way. But either way, I think still like that.
It is interesting because with this, he's kind of been denied his chance at some revenge.
Yes. Yeah. Unfortunately.
That sucks for him, and I imagine that will matter to him going forward.
Yeah. Especially because he's been bringing up a lot, like, oh, these are the guys who took out Rokuhira. So, hey, we will definitely see. There might be a moment where, like, a wall just burst, and it's just him running out the side. He's like, all right, I want my fair one. So, I don't know. We gonna see what happens to Azami. He might just be the wild card for this arc. We'll have to see. Maybe you have the strongest fighter. I forget his name. Pishaku. or Carlos or whatever the fuck we call him. Yeah, Lucas. Yeah. Maybe you have him fight Azumi or something like that. Maybe they go toe to toe for a little bit. I'm not sure, but something will happen. Hopefully with Azumi, because I like him a lot. I'm very happy he's back now, so hopefully he gets to do more. But yeah, good chapter. Really good chapter of Kagurabachi. Shout out to Weary Exile for the donation, saying, damn, I've been missing for a while. Where's that JJK slander bombshell sailor slouch? I'm about to put it out, you bastard. What the hell? Nigga talking about missing the podcast, and then he's like, oh, you're the slouch. Where you been? What the fuck? Wait, what have you been doing, huh? And that's what I thought. Bastard.
That's it. Delayed another week.
Yeah, you know what? I'm delaying it another 2 years.
That's it.
Fuck you. Yeah, that's it. I've had enough. No, but it should be out soon. I am approaching the end of editing it. I'll just have to add like music and shit and make a thumbnail. But outside of that, we're getting to it. Hey guys, peak this week. True. Very true. But yeah, good chapter. I am ready to move on to our last one of the week, which is, let me grab my notebook here. Dandadan Chapter 204. Fellas, how you feeling about this one?
I got flashbanged by the title because it's not like, oh my god, the smoke yokai. No, Enria, slight chilling here. That's a game that I'm waiting for.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
No, legit, like, look it up. It's like one of the search results that you're gonna get.
Okay, let's do this now.
It's made by one guy entirely, and he's been doing it for like, oh boy, over like 5, maybe 6 years by this point, probably even longer.
Makes sense, yeah, if you're making it by yourself. Hold on, let me look up how to fucking spell this thing first. There we go. All right. Because I spelled that shit completely wrong. All right.
It's all right, man.
Oh yeah, here it is. Okay. Type shit. Okay, hold on. First thing I pulled up was just cheeks. All right, I might be interested in this game. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, okay. This does look pretty interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
I know, right?
I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this don't look too bad. Hold on, is this a little thing of gameplay that they got on Twitter? All right, well, the Twitter video isn't loading up, but I will watch that later. But yeah, okay. Not expecting that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I also wasn't expecting Evil Eye and Jiji to like work together. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, right? That's cool.
You know,
That was
I will
pretty
say
fun.
about it. Evil Eye, it did surprise me a bit this chapter. I mean, don't get me wrong. The part that didn't surprise me was him being a bit of a dickhead at first, or it's like him actually laughing at Seiko. Oh, but then there was that bit.
Funny.
But then there was actually that bit where he actually not only helped her, but actually he laid his coat on her. I would not have expected that of him. It looks like he actually is starting to grow a bit, or well, grow up a bit to be more apt.
Yeah.
Which is good, man. I love that shit. I'm happy he's starting to come around slowly but surely. Really cool.
Yeah, because
oh, go ahead.
no, I'm just saying because like you said, he's really growing. Like he's helping. He's actually wanting to help out the team a bit more, or he's actually willing to work together, or with Jiji now. Oh, it's interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that. Like I really wasn't going into this chapter, just expecting them to just lock in and lay out on an era right now. Oh, so it's like to show that he's actually willing to work with Jiji. I like that. I do.
Yeah, he better have been willing to work with him because I'm not gonna lie, he was getting hands and feet put on him in this chapter.
Dude, he got
That
the
boy.
whole fucking screen combo.
I was about to say the entire cigarette foundation, like all the cigarettes you find behind the counter at your local gas station, he got hit with every one of them. That nigga was cooked. God damn, bro.
Which all the smoke. Literally.
Genuinely, yeah, it made me chuckle because I was like, why is he naming out smoke companies? I was like, oh yeah, duh. Duh, makes sense that he would name it after him. But yeah, he was getting fucked up crazy style. He tried to kick him in the nuts, got kicked away for that. Die. Fuck you. Yeah, so he had to accept Gigi's help, man. So, hey, hopefully we see more of this team up. It would be very fun. I guess like have them swap in and out, fucking different fighting styles mid fight. Yeah, it's really cool. Plus it adds like an interesting layer to it, because I'm pretty sure and Rhea was like, hey man, if I hit you, you're just gonna die. And Gigi's like, yeah, I know that. So it would be interesting to like, yeah, switch between like tank and glass cannon like mid battle. That is a pretty fun fighting style. I like that.
The evil gun worked.
Evil gun.
I'll be honest, I didn't see that coming.
Yeah, neither did I, honestly. I was like, all right, man.
I thought it was good.
I mean,
well, he still might use the box method.
True.
I mean, it does make sense a bit though, because like obviously, if physical attacks aren't going to work, you got to use an energy attack.
It makes sense, yeah.
Type shit. Jing on that, Gigi on that Ling Yao / greed grind. True. Yeah, that's just awesome, man. I don't have as much to say for this chapter. I just thought it was a really fun fight.
It was, genuinely, yeah.
Yeah, really fun stuff. We'll see what happens next chapter. We'll see the two of them team up some more. Yeah, sorry. If anyone looks forward to the Dandadan section, there's not much I can really say on this.
There's not a whole lot to say.
There's
literally
not a whole lot to say.
Most of the chapter is Evil Eye getting pieced up.
It's just him getting comboed. Yeah.
Yeah, there's really not much to say besides like, hey, choreography's good as always.
Yeah. That shit's awesome. Yeah, I love that shit. Choreography's good, art's good. It's really fun. I fuck with it a lot. But yeah, good chapter as always. Did you guys want to move on to our rapid fires? I do not have much to talk about this week, just because I ain't gonna lie, I was watching Evo, so like I didn't read as many chapters. I read a couple of them. But
yeah,
you know.
Yeah. Ichi the Witch is good. It's funny. It's a funny chapter.
Yeah, no, I like that chapter too. It was
I
like,
saw the reaction that Silver put in there. Yeah, that was very funny. Yeah, I like that one. I'll have to give that one a read whenever I can. Let me see. Which ones did I actually read this week? I read Akane Banashi, which I don't have much to say about that one. I just thought that was a really fun chapter. Yeah, that was a really fun chapter. I like Kadashi a lot. He's super cool.
He's so fun.
He's very fun. I read Blue Box as well. Blue Box had a pretty fun chapter. I am very happy we're getting more on Hina. That was really fun to see. It was a very wholesome chapter. It was a very like relatable chapter. Like just like I thought I put a lid on this, but I don't know. It's just kind of popping back up again. It's weird. Like it's very relatable to have this sort of thing happen. I'm hoping people don't hate Hina for this. Like I joked last week and be like, oh, I don't know, maybe she steals Taiki. I don't know, but like. I hope people don't hate Hina for like still low-key having feelings. I think it's very wholesome.
I can never hate Hina.
Yeah, I think it's very adorable. So hopefully, we get to see more of that as the story progresses. What else did I read? I don't think I'll spend I don't think I'll spend too much time on it, just because. I don't remember as much as I did back when I binged it, but I read the new Gokurakugai chapter. That one was really good. I liked it. It was a good ass chapter. I am excited to see whatever is going to happen next. Right. Shit is looking pretty bad for our heroes right now, but hopefully things get turned around. Hematen, that was pretty funny. I'm not. Hey man, that was a very funny chapter for me this week. Not too much to say on that one either. I really love the new character that was introduced and just her dynamic, what it's gonna be with Tenchi going forward. It is. I'm surprised by Hematen, honestly. I was like reading it and I was like, all right, this is really good. just a standard rom-com thing, which I guess it still kind of is, but it's taken it in directions that I would have never expected it, and I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm really enjoying it. Who you got in Himiten? I know she will lose, but Kana is the best one. I don't know. It's hard. This is the first one where like I genuinely like everyone a lot. So
Yeah.
I want to say Himari, but I really like fucking what's her name? God, what is her name? His like childhood crush. I forget her name for some reason. Jesus. The one with like the like long black hair. I like her too. But Himari, I've been liking her a lot more. She's been growing on me. So I'd probably go with her for right now, but that could change literally at any time because I also really like Kana. But yeah, it's surprising me a lot so far. I'm really liking Himiten. It's very good. And in terms of chapters that I've read, those were the only ones that I got around to. Do you guys want to talk about some other ones? I don't really mind spoilers. You can talk about whatever if you want to get into it.
Nah, I got really nothing to say, honestly.
I mean, you kind of covered most of everything I read as well.
True.
The only other thing I would probably say would be Order of the Flame. That was a good chapter.
I would say it's the first
I thought that was a
chapter
cool
I've
ending.
liked in a while, so that's cool.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward a bit more to what we have next chapter. Because like the ending of this fight was very nice, you know?
It was. Good chapter.
Good shit.
I'll
Good
say
shit. Good shit. I guess for the last one, I'll bring up just really quickly, just because I did, I guess, start or finish and start. It would be I finished up Dragon Ball recently. That was pretty fun.
Hey,
Yeah, that was pretty fun, and I mainly want to talk about it just because, like, damn, dude, Dragon Ball Z. I have seen like the opening arc a billion times. It has never been this interesting to me until now. Like,
it really hits with the context.
yeah, with the
honestly.
context of Dragon Ball, dude, Dragon Ball Z is so fucking good. it's actually so fucking good. I'm actually mad because for a while I'd be like, do I really need to read Dragon Ball? And people would be like, no, bro, just watch Z. And I'd be like, okay,
Which
cool.
is so lame. So
Yeah.
lame.
Yeah, like you can, you can go about it however you want. I don't really, I don't care. Whatever. If you're still just like, OG Dragon Ball is boring, whatever. I think that's wrong. I think OG Dragon Ball is pretty good, especially when you get to the tournament arcs. I think that's when it really hits its stride and the story becomes way more structured instead of story of the week type of thing. But god damn, dude. I'm only like 20 something chapters into Dragon Ball Z currently. To give an exact place of where I am, Yamcha just got Yamcha'd. So
What you do?
yeah, Yamcha just got Yamcha'd. And by the way, that shit is so funny because Yamcha goes into that fight. He's like, don't worry, Krillin, I'll take care of it. And then he obviously gets blown up. And Krillin is like, he knew that was going to happen, so he did that for me. Yamcha did not know that was going to happen. He had no fucking idea. He had zero fun. He was caught so off guard. Oh my god. Yeah, he had no idea. So it's very funny to see that. But having like the context of Piccolo being forced to save a world that he wants to destroy, and that being alongside Gohan being forced to be a warrior even though he really doesn't want to, and like how their relationship grows from there. Piccolo having to come to terms with like, fuck, I'm gonna die in a year, or like him having to be like, I'm forced to raise a kid who's gonna be stronger than me, and like seeing Vegeta be like, man, I'm not trying to have no kid be stronger than me. What the fuck? I'm not doing that shit. I'm not having a baby. And like where that goes to, that was very funny. Goku, even him like letting go of Raditz' tail. Like, I remember as a kid, I was like, bro, he's so obviously lying. That's dumb. But again, with the context of Dragon Ball, like, it was, especially towards the end, it was all about like a martial artist's pride and like how big of a thing that was and how that came across in like different people. Like, bro, Goku literally fought a demon And when he killed the demon was like, shit, you got it. Like, that was awesome, bro. Good shit. Whereas, like, Raditz is like, please, bro, don't kill me. Please, Goku, please. And Goku's like, all right, man, I guess you give up. And then he betrays it. Like, Goku has never gotten hit with some shit like that. Like, he's been lied to, obviously. But, like, in terms of a battle, like, everyone's like, yes, this is my pride as a martial artist. Like, even when the world is at risk, there's still that pride of a fighter. And to have Raditz contrast that so hard, you know, he pulls up and he's like, yeah, I'm the big guy. And then when he gets pushed back even a little bit, he's like, please, I didn't mean it, bro. Help me, please. Like, that shit is so funny, man. Even small moments where, like, Goku looks at Krillin and he's like, damn, dying really sucks, huh? Like, that's funny too. Like, man, Dragon Ball Z is so much better. God damn, dude. It's actually crazy. It's crazy how much. And, like, when they're like, hey, do you know the old crone fortune teller? For the longest, I'd be like, who the fuck is that? Now I'm like, I know who that is now. Like, they make references in the manga, like, hey, this is back in, like, the later part of Dragon Ball. And I'm like, you don't have to tell me. I know these things now. So, like, yeah, I'm already squared away. It's so much better. It's actually so much fucking better.
Genuinely,
with the context. Yeah, I'm so surprised. I genuinely, that was the biggest eye opener. Because when I finished Dragon Ball, Silver was like, oh, maybe we can talk about it on the podcast. I'm like, honestly, I don't really have too much to say on it. I think it's pretty fun. But when I was reading Z, I was like, holy fuck, dude. Like, I think that's where the real power of Dragon Ball shines. And it makes me appreciate Z so much more. Not saying that Dragon Ball can't stand on its own. Obviously it can. But, like, wow. Wow. It makes Z so much better. So figured I'd talk about that as we close out the podcast. Good stuff indeed. I'm very excited to keep progressing through that. Maybe I'll give you some little updates as I keep going through as the podcast continues, or maybe I don't. I don't fucking know. We'll see. But anyway, make sure you guys like the stream, whether you're watching live or after the fact. We're getting the F up out of here, man. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate it. Next week, we don't really have any chapters. Like, we have Dandadan, but let's be fucking for real, we're not doing a podcast for just Dandadan. So we will decide on, like, what we're doing. Maybe I still have the One Piece deal or no deal thing. Maybe we do that. Maybe we just don't do a podcast, you know? Maybe we wake up, we're just like, we're not feeling it, and then we just don't end up doing a podcast that week. I don't know. Or maybe someone comes up with a completely new idea. Just wait and see. I'll leave a post in the community tab letting everybody know what happens, probably the day of, and then we'll go from there, man. We'll go from there. But with all that being said, we're getting the F up out of here. Goodbye. Mwah! And good night. Bang. Oh, let me hope I can end stream correctly here. I'm not in the right thing.